find that like, especially this year, I've just been like go, go, go. And there's like no time to really stop and just like breathe. So that can be like really stressful and overwhelming.
There's a lot going on at once, and then my skin reacts by like, it starts breaking out, and it's mostly on my forehead. And it gets oily, and then like around my nose it gets dry. So it's just basically my life's a mess, my skin's a mess.
I think what stresses me out most during the school year is during exam time or when I have a lot of essays. I find it really gets in the way of how I sleep.
I would say stress definitely manifests in my face. You can see the levels of stress based on how much I'm breaking out.
I have pretty sensitive skin, it's pretty acne prone, and it's also pretty dry, so trying to find products that balance out the acne without drying up my skin is pretty hard to do.
I have a combination skin, which is sort of makes things harder because it's like, oh, like part of my face is a little oilier than another part, so just trying to figure that stuff out.
Anything that calms my skin or takes away the odd breakout still.
So this week we're going to be trying out face masks from Seventh Heaven. They're a skincare line that's paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegetarian, and we're just going to see how they stack up this week.
These are the products. I love how like there's a picture of somebody with the mask on it.
I really like that they're super colorful and like they're come in like the one size.
I'm excited to use the green tea mask.
The cucumber one looked really good, refreshing, moisturizing, which would be good for dry skin.
I'm really interested in the chocolate mud mask just because I think chocolate's like a cool thing to put on your face.
The blue one, it's like a deep sea, like hardening, cleansing one, and it looks like it's gonna like pick all the dirt out of my face, so I'm excited for that one.
So today I'm going to be using the Dead Sea Mud Mask. I have actually used the Dead Sea mud. Like, I went to the Dead Sea before and I just used the mud from there and like put it all over my face.
You look great. Thanks. Never felt better. I've made the classic mistake in covering up the bridge of my nose even though I'm wearing my glasses right now. And it's also in my hair, so I'm clearly very good at this.
It tightens quite quickly on the skin as it dries, so I've only had it on for about 5 minutes and it's already firming up on my skin.
I'm not gonna lie, my face feels really itchy right now, like around here and here. Maybe it is because it is really drying, I'm not really sure.
My skin looks like super clean and like all the dead skin and all that has been removed, which is nice, and it feels really nice.
My skin's feeling really good so far. It seemed to just calm it down a bit. It's not feeling super moisturized or super dry.
It does say for combination and oily skin, however, I think it's more for oily skin at least. That's what I think because my face is extra dry and I have combination skin.
Just chilling with my Manuka honey mask on. It's gonna make you look jaundiced and sweaty.
The only thing is that my hair is getting stuck in it a lot.
I also got a bit on my eyebrows, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried.
Oh yeah. Honestly, like at this point, I don't care if this mask does anything. This experience makes it all worth it.
I love that it all came off in one sweep because I know I've tried masks in the past and like I'm like, it's like a little bit so that you can like flake off, but I really like that this all came off at once.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little itchy here and here. I don't know if it's because of my pimples or if they're healing or what it is.
I don't know, like it doesn't feel dry, but it doesn't feel moisturized either, and I was kind of hoping for like, not only like smooth, but like soft and like more silky. I don't know.
I'm just about to try on the Cucumber Peel Off Face Mask from Seven Heaven.
I would say with this one that I would like stay away from your eyes because the scent is like really strong. Like it smells nice, but it is kind of making my eyes like water a little bit. I don't know if I have sensitive eyes, but like just try and keep it like not too close so they don't water.
Okay, so I've had the mask on for about 20 minutes. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's sort of hardened.
That is like the weirdest feeling ever, like it peeling off.
So I just took off the mask and my skin definitely does feel more clear and refreshed than before.
My skin does feel like really tight right now, like, you know, and after you wash it, like all the grease is out, which is nice, and it's super smooth.
I'd say it's probably really good for distressing or before like a night out.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
By far the most messy one to put on. I got it on both my hands. I spilled it all over my desk. Like, it's super, super viscous, and so when you're pouring it out of the package, it just goes everywhere.
So far, so good. It's very clear. I didn't think it was going to be as clear as it is, and it's very sticky.
It's kind of gross looking.
The only thing that I'm worried about so far is that it's like perfumed. Like, it smells really nice, which is good, but I'm worried that it's going to irritate my skin.
It's really tight once it's dry and it's on, but when you take it off, like, my skin feels like moisturized. It feels like I washed my face and then I put like a really nice moisturizer on. This is the one I was most excited to try just because it's for my skin type, which is like combination and oily, and also it's chocolate, so I was pumped to try it.
This says I can't eat it, which I mean, it makes sense, I guess, so I'm gonna have to refrain myself.
And it's doing this like, yeah, the blistery thing, kind of nasty looking.
It's not as intense as the honey mask and how it feels when it dries. So we'll see how this goes when I take it off.
I'm not sure what I really think because my skin feels pretty much the same.
Some of the blemishes feel like they're gone. I don't know. But overall, happy with the results. It smells amazing. I wish I could have tasted it, but I don't want to end up in the hospital.
It just feels like I washed my face, honestly. So I'm kind of disappointed.
I really enjoyed my experience with the products. It really made my skin feel revitalized.
There weren't any that gave me a bad reaction, but they also weren't incredibly standout for me.
I would say immediately after, it was like drier, took all the grease out and definitely cleaned my skin.
My favorite was the green tea just because it didn't have as strong of a scent.
I think either the cucumber or I think it was the green tea one, they were both really refreshing and light.
I would have to say the green tea peel off one that I did, simply because I'm like super lazy and having to wash off the like deep sea one. It was difficult.
I think these are a really good, affordable option for anyone who's looking for a face mask. I think they'd be a lot of fun to do with friends.
It's always good to try new beauty products, I think. It's fun to see what's out in the market. Overall, it was enjoyable. It was fun to do a couple face masks and relax.
Definitely a thumbs up.
At the end of the day, like, it didn't do any harm to my skin, so it was just fun to try new things.